Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. In this video I will be decorating this sample Appel level with some various decoration styles and helping you learn the basics of how you can decorate levels too. First of all, this level has 3 sections divided by checkpoints. I'll be making the first section use a vanilla Appel decoration style. The second section be a Pipeways / like tunnels decoration style. And then the third section is going to be like a variant of the normal Appel style with more blocks, different air decoration, and some other creative background stuff. So first, let's start by talking about the first decoration style. The first decoration style is used by replacing the tiles, like the normal generic tiles, with big blocks like this, and then the variants of normal tiles like this. You still want to have like a majority of the tiles be default though, just like a couple of these spread out, so it's like not just like a lot of the original tile. So I'm just gonna do that a little bit now. You want to first place all your big tiles, and then you want to place the small tiles. My tip for like making sure you get like the right amount is try not to place any two of the different tile types right next to each other, or it's gonna look a little overdone. Like, this is about a good balance for the normal Appel decoration style. There's also some more tiles you can use, but usually they're only used if there's saw placement, but you can use them if you want to. I just prefer these two for this style. So now the rest of the style is pretty simple. You'll just want to add some of these blocks to highlight different areas of your level, like here, and you can even use them just like for covering specific areas, like for effect, like here. There's not really too much you need to do with this style, and like even the official levels have a lot of variants. You also want to like get a pretty like okay backgrounds. Try to make it especially look a little bit like the level itself. Yeah, so I'm just gonna add some background decoration quick. Alright, so now our first area is done. We've got the big tiles, we got some of the small tile variants, and we got the highlighting and the backgrounds. This is one of the easier styles to make, and you can make it look good without putting too much effort in. The next style is one I usually see used in like older decorated levels, and it's like the Pipeways decoration style, and you basically just like kind of make like long lines where you use this at the end, this like horizontally and vertically, and this to like make turns, and you kind of make like a wire that's snaking around the outside of your level, and you do a couple of loops of that. It doesn't look perfect, and it's my least favorite style out of the 3 I'll be talking about today, but like it is kind of different, and different is something that you would like to see in a lot of Appel levels. So I'm just gonna finish adding some pipeways like this. So now the main decoration is complete, so we can just go like here and look at some of the pathways. This style is pretty easy to do, and some people think it looks better than the normal style. So you can very well do that to decorate your levels. And for the background, you can usually just like do like a solid layer of gray, and it works pretty well. But you can also do the same background as any of the other stuff. So it's all in all, it's gonna look like this. And now for the third decoration style, we get to do, it's essentially going to be the first decoration style, but it's going to be a lot more varied than the original Appel is. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put a trigger like up in the sky where you can't reach it, and send it to a group you're not using, like group 1. This is going to be important later. So like you've got your like these blocks, and you also got these blocks and these blocks, but in this style, you also use some of these blocks. You like make some pathways like that. You can, and one other cool thing is you can also put springs in the ground. You can put Berthas in the ground, but you gotta stun them with that same group so they don't move. And it looks like this. So let's replace like 1 or 2 of these with it. And you can add crushers in the ground. But you also gotta set them to that same unused group so they don't move. And it looks like really cool when you do it like this. I really actually love it. So let's add a couple decorations to the pillars. And then for this last pillar, I'll like decorate a little differently to show you like a different decoration style. And for this one, instead of like making it like varied like the other ones, you just kind of wanna scatter the blocks everywhere a little bit. Like again, a lot of this is up to your personal taste and preference. So now let's see how this looks. Pretty good to me, but my one last tip is don't put this in the same direction as a Bertha, because then it's gonna layer over. And I would actually probably put that here instead, because then it looks a lot cleaner, like that. You see this used a lot in some styles of levels. And honestly, this is like one of my favorite styles. And then we can make the background be pretty similar to the first style. Like this. You don't really need to like put too much attention to the background usually. As long as it looks good to you, it's probably gonna look good to other people. Actually, like, even if you're not good at like making specific parts of the backgrounds, like even I'm not amazing at that, even just any background other than the default will make your level look so much better, trust me. So now I'm just gonna do this one last pillar with a different decoration style. Some people just like to make the level, like make their pillars look like this instead of this. And that is cool, so I just figured I might want to show you that a little bit. And now this is like the first style where you can use air decoration. So I'm just gonna scatter a few of these in the air, like this. And you can also scatter some of these, but only in areas where you're not going to like, where it's not going to impede the gameplay to go in there. It's like here, but there would not be a great place because it might impede the gameplay. So now this is what the final section looks like, and it looks really good, honestly. So now, before the video ends, I want to give you some quick tips for aesthetics, which essentially means like where decoration was just like changing some of the blocks to look different. Aestheticization is actually gonna like change how your level game plays a little bit. So you like want to like round out the corners kind of a little bit like this. And remember, you don't have to do this. It just kind of can make your level look better. For these spike sections, you want to make about maybe half of them be stenciled spikes, which looks kind of cool. All these things are like optional, and if it affects the gameplay, you don't need to do them. But like they can add some cool effects to your level. So it's sometimes pretty cool to add like some of the decoration like that changes the gameplay if it makes your level look better. So now our level is fully decorated and it's got some cool aesthetic stuff. So now the tutorial is over. But before you go, two things. One, there's lots of different ways to decorate your level, so you don't have to like treat everything I said as like facts. You can like decorate the levels your own way. I'm really just giving you some tips and guidelines on the styles. And the second thing, if this video was helpful to you, it would mean a lot to me if you would consider liking the video or subscribing, because I'm a pretty small creator right now, and anything helps. Especially, you probably enjoyed the video if you're watching this far. So thank you, and goodbye. Have a great day.